It could be the boomerang that's doing this.
Yeah, it was, that's from Australia. Australia's upside down. Everything's backwards.
Everything's back to front, isn't it? Upside down. Do you know if you dug a tunnel from England straight through the middle of the earth, you'd actually finish up in Australia?
Would you?
That's the legend.
We were always told you'd be in China.
Well, that could be true. Anyway, the boomerang's gone now. No, it's back again. It's gone now.
Oh, at least we're live.
Brilliant. Okay. Good afternoon. Or good morning, or good evening, wherever you are.
Oh, you took so long to get this show going. It's pretty much almost afternoon for everyone. So.
Right. Okay. Hello, David. Right. Okay. This is LVS17 with David Vaughan and Stephen Healey, and just to prove that, there are our names. If you do find us, it will be by accident. We're well aware of that because our original show was a no-show. And so my agenda and my photographs have all gone. But by the wonders of BeLive.tv, if I go here and sign in with Facebook, it will allow me to bring up a hashtag. Now, that's the one I want. The hashtag. Okay. Now, 31 days live. This is the 24th of July. So this is my 24th day live. And we're good. But
we are good.
I heard it said that something was happening in September.
Yep.
Can you be a bit more expansive than...
Nope.
No. It's all under wraps, is it?
There will be a page that will talk about September. The challenge in September. So, no.
Okay.
I'm not going to give any more away than that.
Okay, so breaking news. There is no breaking news. But if you hang around and you come back in September. Now, thank you for watching today. It's myself and David, and we did have a show for 4 o'clock, but by the mysteries of Facebook, it disappeared. So
never happened for anyone else using Facebook Live, going to Facebook Live.
Well, it's
for everything. You would think
it'd be the first time, but it's
somebody that owns a network.
The SHN network.
And the SHN network and has like 12 shows a week. They would know how to go live. This is what happens. This is why you need to hire a producer. There needs to be a producer mode in BeLive. BeLive.
I agree. I think other people agree as well. So there's always a chance of there being a producer mode. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the show. And that's not working either. Right, okay. We're having gremlins this afternoon. This is BeLive TV with myself and David. I'm just going to post the link to join us. In fact, I can get it from Messenger, can't I? Because we know that one works. If you want to join us on camera, please do. We're having I'm having a frazzled afternoon. David, of course, is cool because David is cool. But if you want to join us, I'm just going to post the link now. And if I can find the post in LVS17, the new one that is, not the old one, because the old one didn't work. So I'm going to edit the post. And
I'm editing. I already posted in LVS17, I think.
All right. Okay. I'm just edited the original post. Right. Okay. All I did was to edit. I wasn't going to share it. I was just editing the original post so that if anybody does by accident find it, they could actually come and join us live on air as we explore.
How many BeLive TV things are there?
Where?
In Facebook groups.
Several. There's Be Live.
Apparently, because I'm not a part of one of them, which I'm not complaining, so please don't add me.
No, it's okay. Is that one called Be Live? BEE Live?
No, it was Be Live TV users.
Oh, right. I'm not a member of that either. I think that's a predecessor of Be Livers. At least that's what I'm assuming it is. Given that Be Livers is the current group.
There we go.
So that's good.
Took forever to try and find it.
Right. I suppose I best share on my profile as well. Okay. So I'm going to share it. I can't share it. Oh, yes, I can.
Share it. Oh, let's see. Watch the live.
Share on my timeline.
No, I didn't share it on your timeline. Why would I do that?
Well, you wouldn't. Which is... No, that's okay. I just shared it on my timeline.
Oh, you shared it on your timeline. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. And we're still here, and the people are still watching. And we've had quite a...
That's amazing.
25 minutes. It is, yes. Yes, this is the power of live video. And good afternoon. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's still morning, isn't it?
Good day.
Good day to everybody watching in Australia. Do you know we've had, on the repurposing show, we've had 2 guests from Australia.
Really?
Where it was 2 o'clock in the morning for them, but they still came on the show.
They are very dedicated in the land down under.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
It's not bad for a prison colony.
Right. Okay. Now, the word of the day, the word of the week, because you started your day with it. What is anchor?
What is what?
Anchor.
I thought we were making fun of the prison colony.
Oh, right. Okay.
Anchor is Anchor.fm is a app that's been available for quite a while. It's a way for you to be able to do podcasting easy. It's all audio. There's lots of ways you can record it. You can do everything from the app. Supposedly you can upload stuff from the web. I haven't played with that part yet. But you download the app. It's available on Android or iOS. You can do short little blurb topics, talk about whatever it is you want. They've got lots of interesting segue stuff. People can do what's called call in to your show, which is they can do a reply, and that's called a call in. So you can like ask for engagement, and then you can take their call in. You can actually place that into a broadcast. So you can go on and say, hey, listen, this is what, I think about this, but this other person says something like, and then you can play their segment, and then you can come back and give your thoughts and comments and all that type of stuff. So it's kind of a hybrid live situation. If people get a hold of, your audio early enough, it's a neat little app, but it is the easiest way. They actually make it to where you can push you can select what segments want to go.
Okay.
You can play audio, you can play music, you can do lots of different things. But you can push an entire group of segments together as a podcast, and you can push it out to platforms like iTunes, all through the app, which I still haven't done yet, but I will. I was supposed to play with it last week. I didn't. And people started following my station. And one person called me up and said, your channel's off air. And so your channel's off air if it has like no content to it. So the content doesn't last forever. I think it only lasts for 24 hours. I could be wrong. So you got to, keep pushing it out. But it's a lot of fun. So, and you can do like interviews. I haven't figured that part out yet, though. That's like one of the last things I can do. Like one-on-one interview type deals.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
So that's Anchor.
Anchor FM. And
John's watching.
Hello, John. Thank you for that. We'll tell you a story afterwards of our first 25 minutes today, which I've got photographs of. I have evidence. Right, John, good to see you. Right, okay. So I had this agenda written out, and about 5,000 things on it. Okay, and I'd taken all afternoon and I haven't got anything now. So I have no idea what we're going to talk about.
Well, did you not jot down your agenda? 20,000 things, that's a lot of stuff.
I know. I mean, the way I do it is as I set the show at the beginning of the day, and then as I think of something, I go and pop it on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
But by putting it on the agenda, it's popped out of my mind, so I have no recollection of what it was. Right, okay. Well, you can't help, I know that.
So we're going to all wing it.
Yeah, well, we are. We do wing it.
So if you're watching, comment down below. If you're watching through your web browser, you need to click on the video to open it up full screen, and then you can comment, and those comments will show up in the actual broadcast. If you're watching on the mobile device, don't worry. Facebook already knows we're stupid, so they took care of that for you. Any comments you do, because you have to tap on the video to hear the audio and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, comment, let us know you're there. What questions do you have about live streaming? Are you live streaming? Are you taking part of the 31 days challenge? Do you wonder why Stephen has such difficulty going live after doing 12 shows a week?
Stephen does. And hello, Donna. It's nice to see you. I mean,
Donna,
there's no guarantees in this game because we've got to be aware, as we keep saying, you keep saying to people especially, this is technology is in beta and it's not wholly stable.
No, it's not stable at all, and especially when you include Facebook in the mix.
Oh, right, okay. And Tina's saying she's talking about the 31-day challenge. She didn't try it this time round, but rumour has it that in September there will be a web page with details of something else on it. We can't even ask the person creating it what that is, but all we can say is tune in September, and we may know more.
No.
We may not know more.
No, don't listen to Stephen. Here's the thing, and I still haven't done, so you can go to livevideoacademy.com right now. You can go see the video I did long ago at the beginning of the month. You can click on the link at the bottom, which will take you into the Facebook group. But anyway, I'll talk about the challenge. Now, there's an update to the challenge. And the update to the challenge was you didn't have to start at the first of the month. You don't have to start at the first of the month now. If you want to start today on the 24th, you can do that. The challenge is to do 31 days live consecutively, video or audio or hybrid audio. I included Anchor FM into it for 5 minutes only. It can be on any topic that you want. It can be on any platform that you want. You do not have to join a group. You do not have to use the hashtag if you want. Although if you want other people to encourage you and watch your stuff and comment and whatever, then use the hashtag 31 days live. But you do not have to start at the beginning of the month. This whole challenge started with something that I pushed towards Jonathan Tripp at the end of one of my after shows on Friday afternoon on whatever day was right before the 1st.
30th of June.
So June 30th.
Yep.
So I challenged him. So he had to start on the first day. But it doesn't. Tina says that the group is awesome fun. So Tina has joined the group. She's just not going live. Now, one of the other things to do is that, and this is completely up to you. I mean, I tried not to make the rules very stringent. But I did say, okay, well, like Jonathan, so whatever you regularly already do during the course of the week, that's not going to count for your 31 days live. You have to do something else. And so he's accepted, and he's been playing along. And then some other people joined in, and they thought it would be good fun and everything. And so that's fine. And it's great that it started snowballing. I started getting messages from people and getting reached out to by other people that were asking questions like, I missed it, or I can't start, or I'm going to be on vacation, or whatever excuse that they want to come up with. And so that's where I was like, listen, you can start whenever you want. You can go, and if you miss a day, if you miss a week, don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Just start back up. And you can tack it on to the end. You can do whatever. It's just the simple purpose of encouraging people to get used to the idea and used to the functionality of going live. I encourage you to use all the various different platforms that are available out there, so that you get used to how each one works, so that you get used to things like Facebook not posting your live video, even though you are live on Be Live. And, just learning how live works. Because I'll tell you now, live has been happening on like television for 50 plus years, longer than that. Things still happen every single day, and it's never going to go away. Things are always going to happen, especially when it comes to platforms or services. They're free that you don't pay for. There is a certain level of expectation that you can have that they want to deliver because they don't want to promote a crap product, because nobody's going to use a crap product after a while, and then people will start talking crap about the crap product, and then nobody will want to go to it, and it'll just die off. But things are going to happen, like you trying to go live and schedule something to Facebook, and the video page disappearing and not showing up except for you, and you're wondering why nobody's showing up. What do you do when no one shows up? What do you do when you don't get any interaction from your audience? What do you do when you don't ask for interaction from your audience? All these various different things. It's not about lighting. It's not about mics. It's not about backgrounds. It's not about anything other than learning the process as you go along. If you're brand new to it, maybe you don't know that you should be in a very quiet room or a more quiet space, various different things like that. So anyway, somebody said something about watching and commenting.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
If you're watching, you said what happened to calls to action. So I showed, if you're watching, please
okay.
comment.
You gave a call to action. I got you.
And please share. So I did those two. Yeah, 31 Days Live has worked. Well, I just enjoy doing it. Now on day 24, I've been on YouTube, I've been on Facebook, I've been on Facebook Audio, I've been on Lightstream, and BeLive.tv, and SmileTime. I've tried all the different services out and made great progress with Lightstream, and had great fun. And I've only had two problems. Well, myself and the
I've had lots of problems.
The technology.
I've had lots of problems, and I've come up with quite a few different. I've learned some items that, or some things that I need to do that I can do. I've learned that 5 minutes a day is nothing. You can do that for anything. I've learned that the rule that I've always said, which is always play for the replay, it still applies. So make sure that you talk to those that are watching the replay. Make sure that you're talking to, if you're doing a long segment, make sure that you talk to the replay viewers early on, because they may not make it all the way to the end.
That's true.
Welcoming them, asking them to comment. And it's helped me in figuring out some plans, for some other items. Calendaring is one thing that's important. Setting time limits and sticking to the time limits. One of the things that I hear a lot of people talk about is when you go live, don't do it real short. And the reason I picked 5 minutes is that's really a good marker of time. It gives people enough time, whether they're following you or not, to be able to watch the post, because, again, busy lives and all this type of stuff, we can't always just drop everything and tune in to you. Schedules kind of work to a point, but, you don't need to stress over it in the beginning. I wouldn't.
This is key. And there have been people who have, despite your guidance, been beating themselves up when they missed a day.
Yeah.
And that's
If you missed today,
Well,
and I'm going to let everyone in on a secret. Well, actually, I'm not going to let everyone in on a secret because some people have been following and reached out to me anyway. But I've been doing this on purpose. I have not gone live in 8 days. And I did it on purpose. And that's getting ready to change. I'm going to end that, but I'm doing it to prove a point. It's all right. The world didn't stop spinning. You weren't making any money off of it anyway. I mean, not sustainable. If you're making 80% of your business's profits through live video, then you're making money. If you're making it here and there, here and there, here and there, you're not making any money. Okay. So, focus on the stuff that's making money if you're doing it for business and stuff. But yeah, I haven't gone live for 8 days, and I've done that on purpose. For a couple of different reasons, but I will start back up. But yeah, I've had people do the same thing. They're like, "Oh, I didn't go live yesterday. I messed up." Well, that's fine. Go live today.
Yeah.
And don't go live. And I've seen some people, and this is stupid.
Okay, go.
Don't go live twice to make up. You can if you want, but just add a day onto the end, or skip the day completely. It's okay. If you had something you were going to talk about yesterday and you didn't go live, talk about it today. Still relevant. That's fine. But scheduling is a stressful thing for a lot of people, and eventually, because it makes you feel that you have to get it done. Again, if it's not contributing to 80% of the profits of your business, and this is for business, you don't have to get it done. You have to get the money in the door. So go do the stuff that makes the money.
Priorities.
But the 5 minutes and that's what this whole challenge is about, is to sit there and just figure that type of stuff out that you go on. And when 31 days is up, you don't have to stop. Do it again if you want to do it again. Have fun with it. That's all I want people to do. Have fun.
Indeed.
Figure out the rest later on as you go along.
Yeah.
Figure out, this camera does make me look better, or, it does show the boomerang a little bit more.
You want the boomerang back? Just a minute.
No, I don't want the boomerang back.
You don't want the boomerang can't come back. Oh dear. There's a song in that somewhere. Right, now Donna's just made the point, Facebook and Facebook audio and Be Live as far as she goes, and after that, well, you can only go to so many places. And the only reason that I'm going over on Lightstream and YouTube is that there are 1 billion people on YouTube and they're not all on Facebook. So I'm looking at different markets. I'm also writing what's it called? A Udemy course about it. So I've got to do it. All right. Okay. An invitation, David. An invitation.
To do what?
Would you come on my live stream one day, says Donna.
Sure.
Yeah.
If I'm available, yeah. Just let me know when for that, I guess you would need to schedule it out a little bit more, just to let me know. So, but I'm usually around and I can usually pop on for a few minutes. So, and Donna said Facebook. Did you pop this up? Facebook and Facebook Audio and Be Live TV. That's as far as I can go. My brain hurts. Fine.
Yep.
And that's great. What I don't want you to miss out on, Donna, or anybody else, is the potential to sit there and just play with. Again, don't do it too serious. If you've never done Periscope, or you did Periscope a long time ago, and Periscope's changed. Anchor's changed. I didn't like Anchor a year ago. It was novel at first, and then it was like, this is just stupid. And then they made the app a lot better. YouTube Mobile Live. You may not have access to it, but if you have access to it, give it a try so that you can. I didn't really play around a lot with YouTube Mobile Live until I started doing. And then all of a sudden I figured out some of the wonkiness of it. And I'm like, it's fun, but sometimes it requires a little bit of extra effort to get things going. So you got to keep that stuff going. So, that's all I'm doing. I was like, because you may sit there and all of a sudden determine Facebook stuff sucks. which does.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Some of it does.
Yeah, Facebook is and this is all these platforms, and they're only doing stuff to like Facebook. I really wish they would incorporate going live to, giving the option to go live someplace else. Not at the same time. I know about the frickin' API rules, but it's not Facebook's main thing. And yes, I know that they've put push towards it. Mm-hmm. Now they're trying to throw ads and everything into it, and that's getting really ugly annoying because they're using ads choice. So
mid-roll ads are the devils, aren't they? They're just, it's not on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We uniformly disagree with mid-roll ads in the middle of your content.
Yeah. That you're not getting paid for. Or at least I'm not.
I'm not.
And I haven't figured out if there's a way for me to get compensated for them running ads. I haven't figured out a way to do it, and I don't think anybody's getting compensated for it, but I don't work for Facebook, so I don't know. I know that there was a reason that YouTube changed things up to allow people to get compensation for ads because they were really upset about stuff running across their stuff. But anyway, I digress.
Right. We do. Let's go back to something which has been with us since forever. And MS Paint is going. This is something Google usually do.
The death of MS Paint.
Yeah.
Are they really getting rid of it?
John, can we have some more information, please?
I guess they are.
Yeah.
Microsoft Paint.
Because that's been around since the DOS days.
It's to be killed off after 32 years. That's according to The Guardian, which is a British paper.
Of course it is. The Guardian.
But the LA Times has got it, so it must be true.
Well-respected broadsheet. And if they say it's going, then they will have done their investigative research and it will be reasonably accurate. It's not fake news, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, John. I mean, as I say, MS Paint was around in the MS-DOS days.
Yeah.
And, well, part of our heritage disappearing.
Windows 10 Creators Update released in April. Microsoft introduced new Paint 3D, which is installed alongside traditional Paint that features 3D image making tools as well as... so they're just updating to what it was.
Right, okay.
So it's not really going away.
It's
been
big,
updated.
Oh, if you're on Windows 10, it's being removed in the next autumn update.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For those of you who would, like to alleviate that pain and hate Microsoft, just buy a Mac. Then you don't have to worry about having MS Paint. You can go play with something else. I don't even know what Mac has that uses that. It's not Photoshop.
Right. For those who are on BeLive.tv, three pieces of news. I'm trying to get this right. And I'll type it in.
Donna says she needs to have someone teach her YouTube. Donna, go Google or go to YouTube and search James Wedmore. He's a friend, and he is a master. He's not a master, but he's got a ton of videos talking about YouTube. What to do. Not really YouTube specifically, but, how to do videos, and his stuff is geared towards, doing stuff on video, on YouTube. So you can just Google it. Some other people like...
Brian G. Johnson.
Don't know who that is.
I'll put his name up there. We'll have a collection soon.
No, who was he's, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name now. Anyway, there's another guy.
Nick Timmins?
Who?
Nick Timmins? Australian guy?
No. This guy's, I think he's in Tennessee, and I think he always wears a baseball cap. Or he used to always wear a baseball cap. I don't know. Leland Best would know who it is.
And also on it is Brian G. Johnson, who in May released a book about it all. And I just bought it, so I might be biased.
Yeah, Donna, you've got to have at least... I think you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers.
Correct.
To a channel to get introduced to it now, unless you were grandfathered. And I was actually grandfathered because my channels don't have 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, I did get access to it. Maybe I complained a whole lot. But it's only on one channel, and it's by channel. So, but there are other ways to go live to YouTube. And there's plenty of apps out there that allow you to do it. One of the apps that I use or used to use is an app called Live Now on iOS.
You know?
Live Now. You Now does it as well, but I wouldn't recommend it. No, it's just called Live Now, and it goes live to YouTube. It just kind of be careful. Read, what you allow access to. Because some of those apps, they want access to things they really don't need, like contacts. So that's with anything. And then Steven's put up Lightstream. Yep, Lightstream allows you to go live to YouTube. Actually allows you to do multiple people. I don't play with it. It still seems wonky to me.
It's getting closer. I mean, they are putting a lot of work into it. It's virtually been upgraded every day I go in now. So I'm impressed by it now. It is stable, and I'm writing a Udemy course about it. Did I tell you that? I did. Right. Okay. Now, two announcements. First of all, congratulations to BeLive.tv on having 10,000 followers on Facebook from nothing last October. So congrats to BeLive. And also, tech note. If you're using BeLive.tv desktop sharing and you keep getting asked to install the Chrome extension, this is what you need to do. Go into extensions, delete the existing extension, and reinstall it. That's it.
That's
if
it.
you're having problems.
That's all.
Yeah. There were several people having problems earlier today. So that's that. And if you didn't catch it earlier and you were expecting BeLive Weekly at 3 p.m. Eastern, there is no show today. Now, it could be because it's Angelica's birthday, and I've got to go and celebrate her birthday, but that's not the real reason. There is just no BeLive TV Weekly today. Happy birthday, Angelica. But I did do that early this morning, David, so this is not the only time I'm wishing her a happy birthday.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Happy birthday, Angelica. And many more.
Indeed. I'll echo that, most certainly.
Make sure you have Stephen take you to the most expensive place. Spend all his money.
Better than that.
You deserve it.
It's better than that tonight.
It's better than that.
Angelica's St. Martin is coming round and he is cooking.
Oh my gosh.
See? That makes it special. Right. Okay, so
for both of you, makes it special for your wallet. Okay, so we've learned that if you want to chintz out on spending money on somebody's birthday, just have somebody come cook for them.
That's right.
That's how they do it in Britain, but it sounds much nicer because they're British.
Thank you. We do try to be polite. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. Spieth, who won the British Open at the weekend. You're looking, right, it's golf.
Oh, Spate? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Spate, sorry. Pronunciation.
Well, that's how we say it.
Yeah, okay. It's probably the same here as well. I just visualized the name in the moment.
He did. That was his third.
Yeah.
major title. So he's on a roll. Good for him.
It's the way he did it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He blew up at the 13th hole, went one behind, and then the next four just took the lead and finished 3 ahead. That's a great golfer. That's brings back to mind people like Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player and all people who could work magic. He's one of those. He's only 23, isn't he?
He is. He's a young buck.
Yeah. And John is just suggesting that we're actually going to McDonald's tonight. No, we're having spaghetti bolognese at home, cooked by
Would you say McDonald's?
John went to McDonald's. This is a true story because John's just tried to rid me. I'm going to tell the true story. John went to McDonald's last week and was pleasantly surprised by the
at what?
cuisine. The menu on offer and the fact that the food was well cooked and the staff were friendly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it was a good report, not a bad report.
Well, if you want that to get ruined, come over here and go to any McDonald's over here. The food's terrible. The staff sucks.
Oh dear. We can probably cite
similar. Well, there's a reason that McDonald's is placing ordering kiosks in all the McDonald's to get rid of that front line of people.
Yep.
But they're still offering. They still have registers. They still have somebody who will take your order if you want. The kiosks are confusing. They are. Because I encountered one. In fact, they had one. We were on our way back up from Florida, and we stopped, and it was some little podunk offshoot off the interstate. And, I mean, I was shocked. I was like, wow. But anyway, so I gave it a whirl. I guess once you get used to it, it won't be so bad. But you got to get used to it. It's not very intuitive.
Indeed. Right.
But so is the way of everything.
That's true. Given the first 25 minutes were just you and I talking about things not working, in the end, as all things do, it's worked out well.
Yes.
So what I've got to say at this juncture is don't watch Be Live Weekly at 3 p.m. today because it's not on. If you don't want to learn about computers, you don't want your questions answered, don't join David and I next Monday. Please don't go out and buy my course on BeLive.tv. Don't go on YouTube, whatever you do, using the system that I'm using because it works. Find your own way.
Don't do
okay, and now to David to do it properly.
No, I think you did much better then. Once again, we've come to yet another horrible conclusion of it wasn't even an hour because people can't sit there and figure out how to go live. That have 12 different shows in their own network out there. But if you did stick around for long enough to watch this and you learned absolutely nothing, then we've accomplished our task. Thank you very much for attending. Please don't come back next week. One, because we're not going to be here. We're going to take the month of August off. Stephen doesn't really realize that yet, but we're taking the month of August off. So there will be no shows in August. So if you really want to have punishment pummeled upon you, then make sure you tune in next Monday and find out that we're not here.
Just a minor point before you carry on with that. It's the 24th of July today.
It is the 24th of July today.
Which makes next Monday 31st of July. We won't be here next Monday. It counts as being part of August. We've decided.
See, this is what happens when you get a polite British individual. Okay, so tune in. Don't tune in next Monday. Don't join us next Monday. We will be here next Monday. You can scratch all the stuff I just said.
We might be.
Because we might be here, we might not. If you do show up, you might learn something you probably won't. Because you're not going to listen to the advice that's given to you anyway. You're going to go out and try and do it yourself because you think you know better. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm David Vaughn. That guy over there is Stephen Healey. We appreciate. No, actually, we don't. I don't know why you watch. Show up, don't show up. No, we appreciate you being here. And everyone have a wonderful Monday. Everyone wish Angelica, however Stephen's saying it, because Stephen's saying it in a more British, and it sounds better. If he was French, it would probably sound better that way.
Angelique would be the French. Angelica is the German.
Okay. We'll just say Angel. Angel, have a good birthday. Thanks a lot for spending or allowing Stephen to spend time with us, even though he wasted the first 25 minutes trying to figure out how to go live.
We keep trying, David.
Did I already tell you I was David Vaughn? This is Stephen Healey. We'll see you again next week. Have a great one. And then for the month of August, we're gone. So we're done. We're off. I swear to God, month of August, we're off. And it will show up eventually. It's okay. I walked around all of this past Friday thinking that the next day was July 29th. So I missed an entire week. But it
happens to all of us, David. It happens to all of us.
And if you're going to miss Jeff Adams in the Be Live Weekly TV show this afternoon, sorry, he's not going to be around. Have no idea why, but, he's in Florida, so I'm sure he's doing something.
He's chasing bears.
Chasing birds. That's a good thing to do down in Florida, or alligators, or making, maybe he's got the fast boat going and he's making a drug run. Who knows?
Okay. See you all later.
See you. Bye.
Bye. And ready.